Hi everybody, Poop Witch X here, and I am accompanied today by my co-caster, Itsnippy, who is a friend and one of my Sidequesty teammates, or Sidequest, I should stop saying Sidequesty, because although you are a Sidequesty.
It happens.
Nippy, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
I'm doing well. It's been a long day, and I took tomorrow off of work so that we could do this late, and I was like,
did you really? Nippy, I'm gonna cry. Wait, why did you do that? That's so kind of you. What the heck? Oh my God, great. We're starting off real strong here. You're making me all emotional. Thank you. I'm so honored. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before we get going, after you already slayed my heart, what are your pronouns?
he, him.
Thank you so much. That's a new thing that we're trying to incorporate into each podcast. And firstly, I wanted to ask you, because I actually don't know this. I know you live in New York with me, but far away. I think you're pretty far away.
I wouldn't say too far away. I think you're 3.5 hours.
That's not, for considering the size of New York, it's not terrible, but still. I wanted to ask you, you started streaming recently, right?
Yes and no.
When did you start?
I started seriously streaming the end of 2019.
Okay.
But I dabbled in it 2015, 2016.
Oh, wow. Wait, so you've been on Twitch for a long time then?
I've been on Twitch since 2009.
What? Wait, was that when it was Justin TV, or was it already Twitch?
I joined Twitch right after Justin TV.
I had no idea that you've been... Okay, so I was introduced to Twitch in, I want to say 2016, 2017. I didn't start streaming until I think whatever 5 years ago it was. But what have you seen? How have you seen the it change?
Yeah, I've seen it go from when it was basically just for esports.
Yeah.
Where the professional players would stream their scrims. And now, there's so many different categories and so many different people doing so many different things.
Yeah.
It was literally you could go on Twitch and it was all esports all the time.
Wow. And wait, do you feel when you first started, I can imagine, was there how many streamers could there have been? There must have been
I don't even know.
At least half as many, if not way less than that, because I feel like Twitch has become an ocean. It's so huge. There are so many. I wonder, so when you were just a viewer when you first found Twitch?
Yeah. Yep.
And then you became what made you want to start? Was
I watched a lot of Warcraft 3 and StarCraft, RTS games.
Yeah.
I've also played League of Legends since season 1, right after the beta, and I watched a lot of the competitive scene for that. So that's I would watch it here. I'd watch it on Twitch, and I was like, why not do it? Let's try and have fun. And it never really took off. I was pretty consistent with it, and then I had a bunch of hardware issues, and my solid state drive crashed 4 times, and I was
Your what? Your what?
My solid state drive, my hard drive.
What the heck is that?
My hard drive.
Okay.
I lost everything.
Simple terms with me,
time.
Nippy. Oh my God.
I lost all of my overlays, all of my graphics, and I was like, it's not worth doing all that work again, so I just stopped doing it. And then 2019, I got serious about it with Extra Life, the charity.
Oh, yeah.
So I started actively streaming for that, and I definitely, beginning of 2020, was more consistent with it. But 2019, I really started, and I have Adam Baum to thank for that.
Oh, well, why? What?
So we're really good friends in real life. I could throw a stone and hit his house.
Oh, really? I didn't know you guys were that close.
Yep, I've known him for probably going on 15 years.
I had no idea that you guys had known each other and lived that close and were IRL friends. That's crazy.
Yep. So we played cards together, Magic cards, Pokemon cards. We played them together in person.
You guys are
regularly.
So cute. What the heck?
So he called me and was like, "Hey, you like video games?" you like charity. What do you think about streaming for Extra Life? I was like, sure, let's do it. And I joined a local team with a bunch of guys that I've known for a while. I met a couple new ones. The captain was my babysitter. Haven't
Like
seen him in
your
years.
Personal babysitter, or like someone who babysat
me.
He babysat you.
Yeah, he
That
dated
is
my cousin, and him and my
Nippy,
cousin would
what the
babysit
heck?
me. Yeah, it's that small of a world.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, it was honestly like kind of wild because it was like, okay, I haven't seen this guy in 9 or 10 years.
Wait, and there was a complete
coincidence
coincidence?
with me. Yeah.
That's very suspicious and weird. That is so, it sounds like your initial like corner of Twitch was really wonderful, like how you first met all of your people in your group.
When I was first getting into it, like actually getting into it, I had a close-knit group pretty much right off the bat.
That is,
and then Sidequest came around, and I got an even closer group. And
wow! And so
if you hear Breadstick playing with toys, I'm sorry.
I love it actually so much, and I love that your dog's name is Breadstick so much. Like,
yeah, he's a corgi named Breadstick.
Like, stop. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. And we'll get back to Breadstick in a minute. But so, because it's funny, because Tech Unicorn was bringing this up. I always found like your camaraderie with Adam was like brotherly. Like you guys seem like you, like it. Because I didn't know. I thought you just really bonded through Sidequest. But did you got into Sidequest in the first round with me, right? So. Adam came in afterwards. Were you guys like so stoked that he joined the team?
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
That is so crazy. And it was
on Christmas Day, so it was like, hey, Merry Christmas.
Oh my god! Oh, that's so much fun that you. And then has Adam been streaming since 2019 too?
He started I want to say the beginning of 2019.
Okay.
Regularly.
Okay.
I think it was the beginning of 2019.
So you had similar starts.
He did 2 24-hour events that year. So as a team,
have you ever done a 24-hour event?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. How'd you do it?
So as a team for Extra Life, we get together at least 2 times a year, and in person, and we stream.
Oh wow.
Because we're so close. Everyone on our Extra Life team is, I'd say, within 3 or 4 hours of each other.
Yeah. I love how Carmen was like, it's so funny how other states define close, because 3 or 4 hours for New York is close because it's such a big state. But in other places, I do understand that is not close. But so you guys see each other every year still?
Yeah. We actually have an event coming up in November, November 6th.
That is... And it's still the same group of you guys that started way back? Wow. Yep. That's actually like really unusual, because I feel like with Twitch, it sort of becomes like it's unfortunate, but people come in and out of your lives, and some people stick forever. That's
definitely how it is.
Yeah, and some people stay, and some people you won't see for a long time, and then they come back, and then some people are like in and out. So that's very, very rare. But I think that's also a testament to all of the bonds that you guys have formed over so many years, and inspiring each other to stream and to be a part of it. So when you first started streaming, did you think like, I want to be a charity streamer?
When I first started, no.
Yeah.
In 2019, when I started again, I was like, yes, like that's what I want to do. I want to use video games and do some good. Right.
I feel like, so when you got onto Sidequest the same time I did, and it was like brand new, and it was like nobody knew what was going to happen. It was like completely wild, wild west. How did that feel for you? Because I know for me how I felt. How did it feel for you?
Well, I was in a meeting with the CEO of my company when the video dropped.
Oh my god.
So, like, I have an Apple Watch, and I have my Twitter notifications on it. So like, they were just blowing up. Like, replied to a post you're tagged in or whatever.
Yeah.
And like so many retweets and stuff. And I was like, what is happening? So I ran to the bathroom and checked, and I was like, oh my God, there's no way I can go back into the meeting now. I'm like shaking. I was like, no way this just happened.
Oh my God. Wait, did you
It was getting
did
to
you
the
have
end
to
of
go
the
back?
video and I was sweating.
Oh no, like I feel the same way. So I was watching the video and I was at work too, but I was like nannying, so it wasn't a big deal. And I was sitting there and I was like, what the heck? And I watched and I started like screaming. I forget, because it was really, I mean, I think we got in and there was like 400 or more applications.
Yeah, there was close to 500, I think.
It was pretty intimidating. I actually, when I interviewed Kalina, another Sidequestie, I actually said to Kay, I was like, I applied and forgot about it. I just like put it out of my mind. There's no shot in hell. I just moved on with my thought process. I was like, there's not even a possibility. And then to get on it, did you feel like it was very like gratifying and sort of solidified, okay, this is what I want to do?
I mean, I knew I wanted to do charity streams
Right.
off the bat.
Right.
I was, after doing that Extra Life stream, actually my first like real stream for like coming back was a 24-hour event.
Are you kidding? How do you do 20? No, I'm actually genuinely curious.
We'll get back to that. But,
how? Okay, we'll get back to that, but I need to know.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I still kind of have imposter syndrome with Sidequest. Like I know we got chosen for a reason, but it's still kind of like, what did I do that Breadstick, please, dude?
We're gonna need a cameo of Breadstick, right? We're gonna need one. I need to see him. Give him to me now.
He ran in the living room.
Oh,
do you want me to go get him?
He's teasing me. No, you could go get him in a minute, but like we need an appearance.
We'll get Breadstick here.
Get my nephew, Adam said. I love
That's how close we are.
I want to ask also, like, why did you name him Breadstick, other than the obvious that they're like, he's delicious and shaped like a loaf?
So we definitely wanted an animal with a food name.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that he looks like a loaf of bread.
Yes. They look quirky.
And we were eating breadsticks the night before we got him.
It was meant to be. He was meant to be a breadstick. If you said he's a corgi mix, how old is he?
No, he's a purebred corgi.
Oh, purebred corgi. How old is he?
He's an AKC corgi, AKC registered.
Fancy? He's a fancy corgi.
He's 3.
Oh, corgis are so cute. I think out of all, and this is not meant to be weird, they have like the cutest dog butts. Because they're like fluffy and they have like the little stumpy tail and they just have short little legs and they're just so cute. And by the way,
he's a rare breed. Because he's 2.5 times the average corgi.
Wait a second. I need to see him even more. Wait, why?
So, Dolan, one of Jambo's mods and Athena's mods, has a corgi. We measured and compared. They're the same age. Breadstick is literally 2.5 times as big as this dog.
What the heck? Is he eating a lot of breadsticks?
They're the same, but Breadstick is literally just big. Like the vet says he's perfectly healthy for his size. And he's just big.
So cute. Honestly,
okay, I need to grab him.
I need to see him. Like, I feel like we can't fully appreciate the size. I need to see him.
I'll grab him.
Okay. And the funny thing is, I truly believe that him, Breadstick, and Slate, my Great Dane puppy, would be best friends. Like, best friends, no doubt. This is all we need in our lives right now. He looks like a giant loaf. Oh my gosh. I need, oh my God, let me get the full, oh my God, Nippy. It's the biggest corgi I have ever seen. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Breadstick is a full snack. It's so cute. Like, stop. Oh my God. I just said that he's a full snack.
Huge.
He's a full snack. Meal. He's like a meal.
He's a full ass meal.
So cute. I think you know Slate, but he's like a Great Dane.
Yes.
They would be best friends. Like, best friends. So, no question.
Breadstick hates small dogs.
Does he really? Is it because
he's not aggressive, he's not mean.
Oh boy.
He is scared of small dogs.
You know what? Honestly, I kind of get it. Small dogs to me are more aggressive usually than bigger dogs anyways. I've never had... Okay, because Nippy is here, and I know Nippy will not mind. Athena just rated. Can we both say thank you and hi to Athena? Hi. I've never done this. This is a special moment, but I want to say hi to Athena. Welcome in, everybody. We are rating Nippy. I don't need to introduce you guys to Nippy. Nippy, everyone knows
not
Nippy.
rating me.
No. Well, I just want to say.
Oh, yeah.
But we just got the full snack, which is breadstick, and
he's a meal. He's a whole meal.
He's a whole meal. He's so absolutely delicious. And is he really? How is his demeanor? Because I've met some really nice corgis.
Dog.
Okay, he looks.
They can be nasty. They can be really nasty, but he's amazing. He's never snapped at anyone.
Oh, he's so cute.
He loves love. You know, if
you're
you've been down to
saying
pet him, he's gonna put his front paws on you and lick the hell out of you.
So what you're saying is Slate and Breadstick play date.
Yes, they would be best friends.
They would be Slate with Slate's only friend besides his brother and sister is my mom's mini golden doodle.
Oh my god, I love golden doodles.
Friend that he has. Like Lily and Mountain, my Newfoundland Golden, like they love him. They're all siblings, whatever. But like external out of the family friend is a 30-pound mini golden doodle. And that's his only friend. And he is so gentle. He's like, he'll lay down on the floor and like let George come over. Yes, their name is George. George, yes. The mini golden doodle. My parents wanted him to be very formal. We have to have a dog party. I am so sorry that this is become all about breadstick.
I have Sheldon.
Tell me about Sheldon.
He's a husky Aussie mix. So he's half husky, sweet? Half Australian Shepherd.
Can we see? Is he?
He does not get on camera. He's 10 days older than Breadstick.
He's like Lily. My golden is camera shy. What is that? I thought it was only my dog. What the heck? Wait, so why is Sheldon? You said 3 days older than Breadstick?
10 days. He's 10 days older than Breadstick. Yep.
And husky. What was the other breed mix?
He's a husky Australian Shepherd.
Is he high energy?
Yes.
Yes. Because both of those dogs are high energy. Does he talk like a husky?
Yep. He's really loud like a husky.
Oh, boy.
He's the size of the Australian Shepherd.
Oh, boy.
He's got the color of the Australian Shepherd, but he has the eyes of the husky.
Wow. What the heck? I want to see Sheldon. I don't want to force him.
I'm going to try and get him. I have to get him on my shoulder, so I'm going to have to bend down so you can see him.
Okay. I love that this has become a show of show me your pets. Well, while Nippy is going to get Sheldon, welcome in everybody from Athena's raid. Hello, Jambo. Hello, Athena. Normally during the podcast, I don't directly bring chat in and say hi to raids or anything because I want it to be all about. But Nippy is at Sidequest family, so I feel like it's okay. And we've devolved. The whole conversation has become about pets anyways. So welcome in everybody. Oh, Sheldon. Oh, he's so cute.
Look at the camera.
He looks so nervous. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he looks like Lily. He looks just like when Lily has to be put on the screen and she gets like that cower face. She's like, no, poor Sheldon. So heckin' cute. Oh my God. Are you kidding? He is so cute, Nippy. He's so sweet.
He's a baby.
He made the same face that Lily makes when she gets like nervous on camera. She'll like kind of like look and she's like, how do they even know? I want to know how they know.
Like Breadstick will come and he'll lay under my desk while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Sheldon will just come and look at me, and I'm like,
and be like,
come on. And he.
But let me ask you a question: will he come in when you're doing back end work when you're not actually streaming? Nope. Oh, okay. So Lily will come in.
PC.
That is very so. How do they know these things? That's so interesting. We need to have a dog play date, like a whole horde, a pack of dogs. Although honestly, I don't know. Mountain, my Newfoundland, my middle child, he gets so excited. Like, I don't know. Like, Slate's very calm. Lily's pretty calm. Mountain, for some reason, when he sees other dogs, he just absolutely gets so excited. I don't know how your dogs deal with energetic dogs, but
they're fine. we've had oh man, what's that? What is the name of that dog? Saint Bernard. So we had a Saint Bernard puppy that was pretty wild.
Oh,
Well, not us.
delicious.
Well, he wasn't ours.
Right.
Two houses down, a friend of my dad's owns a
Adam
house and they rent it out.
I'm just kidding.
Pretty much Adam's house. Uh, no, two houses down, my parents have a friend that own a house and they rent it out. They had their puppy when they were renovating, and it wasn't a fenced-in backyard at that point. So they were like, "Hey, can our dogs have a play date?" So we played with him for a few hours, and he's pretty high energy.
Oh my God. Well, that's good because honestly, I feel like that's a great question, Kitty. I will ask that. I feel like my dogs are super, super, like they're, especially, well, we got Slate at the beginning of the pandemic, like right before the pandemic in New York, we got like locked down back in March. You remember that? That was bonkers. Yeah. And like no one knew what was going on. There was no mask mandate. And we went to Long Island and we got Slate, and then he got no socialization. So now we're starting to like let him get pets when he meets people, but he's so nervous. Like we take him for a walk and he'll let people pet him, but like in Slate's mind, he thinks he's like 20 pounds and could be stomped on. And he has no concept that he's like
a Great Dane.
Gigantic monster. I mean, people will like literally like roll their window and be like, whose horse is that? And I'm like, I don't like, yep. But it's so funny. But We'll have a party for the dogs, but I wanted to ask you, this is a great question. What is your favorite charity to raise for and why?
Oh, that's such a hard
right?
question.
It's hard to pick favorites.
I love Extra Life because of what they do for children's hospitals. Mm-hmm. I love Gamers Outreach. So they help with every aspect of a children's hospital, what goes into it. So anywhere from the paper that goes on the beds, the sheets, to the actual treatments and care. With COVID, they did like the PPE for nurses to make everything safe. They, everything that a children's hospital needs, they do. Like our local children's hospital, they have video game consoles and stuff for the kids.
That's so awesome.
They used some of the proceeds, donations, whatever, from the Extra Life program to upgrade all of the consoles to like PlayStation 4s.
Wow.
They make it so the kids feel normal. Like they're not out of place. Like they're not wrong for being there. It's honestly like, they work with Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which is a big group of children's hospitals, and all the money that goes to Extra Life gets dispersed to these hospitals that need them.
Wow.
You can pick, like, we've got a hospital that's 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. I chose to have all the money that I raise go there, just because it's so local.
Yeah.
I tend to lean towards the children's hospital charities. So like, I really love Extra Life. I really love Gamers Outreach because of, they bring gaming accessibility into hospitals with things called go-karts. They put consoles on a wheelable cart that you can wheel from room to room. TVs, consoles, controllers, anything you need.
Is this your longest running campaign too?
With Extra Life, I do year round every year.
Wait, you raise money for Extra Life all year long for your every stream?
All year long, every year. Yeah. Well, wow. I have it live every stream, but I don't focus on that every stream. Like I do events, but I have like a Facebook fundraiser and stuff.
I did not know that. So basically, like, every stream is for Extra Life, and then when you do participate in a side quest, you focus on that for that time period.
Well, yes and no. So the campaign is live for Extra Life year round. If somebody asks about it, I'll give them the link, but I don't have like the banner and stuff. I don't have that on every stream. Like,
so is this for your hospital too, the one that's closest to you?
Every Extra Life, yes.
Wow.
Every year I do the same hospital. I'm a volunteer and a moderator for the guild. We have Extra Life has guilds, so it like encompasses an area. So, the guild I'm in might be from like Binghamton to like Rochester or Buffalo. Like
Okay.
it's a big group.
Yeah.
You'll know where that is because
I know where that is. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it encompasses a bunch of different hospitals. It really focuses on one. But I'm a moderator and volunteer for that, so I help out with like events and on the Facebook page
Wow.
and in the Discord.
Do you think that being a part of that group early on with Adam and your ex-babysitter, do you think that sort of solidified your love for it too? Because it will always hold
Oh
a
yeah,
special place
no,
for you.
absolutely, absolutely. But like, so I was born 3.5 months early.
Oh,
Like
wow.
to the point where I was hooked up to tubes for
Yeah.
3+ weeks.
Wow.
I could fit top of my head to bottom of my foot in a high heel shoebox. That's how small I
Oh,
was.
wow. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
so I was super preemie, and without the people that dealt with, the newborns and the people that really specialized in children's care, I wouldn't be alive. So, I want to do everything I can to give back
Right.
to children's hospitals and help out with children's hospitals.
So it's will always have a place for you because
Yeah,
it's important to
it'll
you on many
always,
levels.
yeah,
That's
yeah, exactly.
amazing.
So
Wow,
like,
that's amazing.
this is a really long, drawn out answer. I don't
No,
have a
it's
favorite.
never no.
I don't have a favorite charity. I have a
Right.
few that I really love,
Right.
and obviously I want to do everything I can for them, but I wouldn't say I have a favorite. Like I love Extra Life, I love Gamers Outreach, I love St. Jude. Like there's just so many of these charities
There's
that are
so
really
many.
focused on children's care, and that's
Yes.
that's what I love.
Northwest Center.
I love the charity. Yeah, Northwest
Yes.
Center.
It,
Exclamation
it,
point, donate.
no charity. But wait, so
Exclamation
I
point
want to
charity.
know, you've done how many 24-hour streams in your career? You have to count? Holy crap.
4 or 5.
Okay, I need to know,
I've
like, how do you do it? No, really, though.
Okay, so
Longest I've gone is 15, and I felt like I was going to die.
you definitely need prep. You can't just go into a 20, like you can't just hit stream
Yeah,
and be like, okay, I'm going to go for 24 hours.
right.
You need to prep. The day before, you need to drink a ton of water. You need to make sure you're rested. You
Yeah.
need to make sure the day of a 24-hour stream that you get a really good breakfast because you're going to be sitting there. And, you might snack, but it might be 8 hours before you eat lunch.
Right.
You need to make sure you have water and snacks, stuff to keep you going. Good snacks, like high protein,
Nuts and...
like slow burning fat, slow burning carbs, because
So
that
you
will keep you
prepare.
fuller longer. Yeah, you have to prepare. I don't care who you are. If you don't prepare for a 24-hour stream, you're going to feel like death.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you recommend 24-hour streams? Because I know
No.
that like, there's a wave happening where
no.
people are like not into them anymore.
no, I really don't.
He's like, absolutely.
They're not healthy. They're end
Right.
of the day, they are not healthy. Yes, it's cool to be like, okay, like I'm gonna do this 24-hour stream for this charity. Sure, you're gonna push yourself. People are gonna get hyped because it's, oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
But end of the day, it's not healthy. It screws up your sleep schedule.
Yeah. Your eating schedule, your bathroom, like everything.
Yeah, like you're not getting, like, I'm a person that I need to eat on a schedule. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up, have breakfast before work. If I eat breakfast, sometimes I wake up and I'm just not hungry.
Right.
I need to eat lunch like at 12 or at 1.
So when you
I
do the
need
24-hour
to have
stream, do
dinner
you do
between
those
5 and
things?
7. Yes.
You
So
still would you just eat on stream?
I might throw like a 15-minute
Break.
BRB screen up and just crush a meal.
Oh man.
Like whenever we do them as a team, usually like Adam's parents will cook some crazy food.
Tom, you guys are this close.
I don't want to use the term crazy. They'll cook a wild meal where it's just pans and pans and pans of stuff.
I did not know.
And,
Like, this is
you
so
know,
amazing.
we'll eat throughout the day or whatever. We'll be like, okay, well, lunch is going to be at this time, so plan a break. And then everybody just grabs a plate and loads up and eats. Or the
Why are you the
last one I was at, we went to the captain of the team's house. He hosted us.
The
And his
babysitter.
wife,
Your
his
babysitter.
wife, yeah, yes, my own babysitter. His wife cooked a lot of food. So like she was upstairs cooking and bringing us whatever we needed. So like she made sure we were good. That was also the time I ate a 5 million Scoville unit piece of chocolate. And
why?
I
Wait,
felt like I
whoa.
was dying.
Don't move away from that. Wait, explain
Okay,
yourself, sir. Why
one
and
of the
how and what
incentives-
happened after? I want to hear the before, the after, and why. I want to know all of the answers right now.
So Adam got this chocolate for one of his. He did 24-hour events left and right. In 2020, he probably did like 15 of them. He had an incentive. It was called Burner Bliss, which was chocolate, like 40 or 35% of them or something like that had chili extract in them. It was 5 million Scoville. It was
Is that worse than the
straight
one chip
extract.
challenge?
No.
Have you done that too?
Yes, I've done that like 4 times. The chocolate felt hotter than the one chip challenge. Because it was straight extract. It was straight extract. In terms of the level, like the scale, the chocolate was not as hot as the one chip challenge. But because it was straight extract and not like pepper powder and stuff,
Yeah.
it felt hotter because it was just hot instantly.
I'm like, actually, I have a
he had
jalapeno, and I'm like,
no, he had one of those chocolates. He goes, dude, this is so hot. He goes, I had to end stream because I felt like I had an ulcer. And I was like, oh, dude, it can't be that bad. Like, whatever. Bring him to the 24-hour event. So he brought
did this
him
during a 24-hour stream?
Yes. So he brought him.
Nippy.
It was a $50 donation to do it.
That's it?
Yeah, it was $50. But because it was hot or not, you had to pick. They might get a $50 donation. I'll grab a piece of chocolate and it's just chocolate.
Okay. Oh, it was like okay. That's a little bit better.
It's like Bean Boozled.
Don't talk to me about being boozled. I have most hatred. I can't even form sentences.
I love that. So yeah, during the 24-hour event, I made sure I brought Pepto and stuff in Tums and made sure that I could handle it right.
Sponsored by Pepto. I have Pepto on my desk.
Sponsored by Pepto. You love Pepto.
I love Pepto-Bismol.
So
wait, I want to. So you prepped for this?
Stream. I prepped for it.
Oh my god.
So I get rated by an esports organization, not the one I'm part of. They brought the pain. The owner of it ended up doing $100 for one chocolate. He was like, $50 isn't enough. Here's another 50. You just do one. I was like, okay, awesome. So I grab it. I'm chewing and then pain. I was like, this is going to suck. So that was on like hour 8.
No,
it was hour 7. It was hour 7.
You had like 20 hours left.
So I made it to hour 16 before I was in so much pain I couldn't stream anymore.
Wait. So from hour, let's say like 7 or 8, for 8 hours you were in pain?
Yeah, till I hit hour 16. Well, I had like Pepto and milk and stuff. And then I got another hot chocolate and I did like the spicy Bean Boozled beans. So like it was all just compounding.
What happened to your anus after this stream?
It was fine because of all the Pepto. Honestly. Honestly.
You lubed it up with the Pepto.
Fine.
Wait, did you prep your butt? Like, not like your actual butt, but did you like prep by drinking Pepto before you ate it?
I did Pepto before I ate it. I did Pepto in the morning just so I had a lining. I did Pepto before I ate it and then Pepto after. So I was definitely prepping myself.
When I asked you, Nippy, is there any topics off topic? Did you expect me to ask about your butt?
No, I figured you would. Your poopage. Come on.
I love you. Oh my God. Okay, so what you're telling me is you ate 2 pieces of chocolate and spicy bean boozled beans in a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is this is a what not to do scenario.
Yeah, I mean, don't put yourself through pain for charity if you can't handle it.
I have to. I do agree with that. Man, I used to do the bean boozled too, and like it made me so ill. There was one time where we were doing it for charity and I had to put like the equivalent of like 20 beans. Oh, who's there? Who is it? Is it breadstick?
Bean boozled.
Oh, stop. Don't even let me look at that. I will throw hands right now.
I
the
have
stink bug.
more bean boozled and warheads than anything else in my house.
You know what though? But like the bean boozled though, like it stays with you. I mean, obviously the spicy stays worse, but I would never do spicy. I would not recover for like days. I would be like in agony for days. I can't do spicy stuff, but like I used to do the bean boozled and the certain ones like linger, like stink bug lingers.
Oh my God.
Like
Stink
so
bug is
bad.
my all-time least.
I would rather eat the puke one any day over the stink bug. Like the stink bug would like get on your fingertips.
Yep, and you smell it.
You could smell it on your skin.
And taste it for hours.
Hours. What are they doing in there, man?
Could you imagine being a taste tester for those?
Right?
Like,
Who? I mean, how much money do they
What does a
make?
stink bug taste like? Did you have to eat a stink bug and compare?
Okay, Nippy, I've never thought about this. Now I'm like, I mean, how did they? Wait a second. Like, so, I mean,
Right. It gets you thinking, right?
Like, there's also like the dog food one that tastes exactly like how I picture dog food tasting.
I
And
eat
there's
one
like
of those dog food ones, and I'm like SpongeBob when he does snail po.
Yes. My God, that is perfect. Oh my God, that is actually the best reference I've ever heard. I've never thought about that, but like I have to agree with that sentiment. I used to do things that caused me pain for charity or for like events I'd plan. I don't do it anymore because honestly, I would die, I think, potentially. And I also feel like it's sort of one of those things that like it's funny, but if you do too much, it can really make you sick. Like it really can make you sick.
You have to be able to do it in moderation. If you do anything like that, like you don't want to put yourself through pain for charity. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, oh, for the kids and
right.
all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's fun, and I do it because I can handle it.
Yeah.
But like, if you can't handle hot food,
no,
don't do hot food challenges for charity.
I can't even imagine. And then the fact that you did it during 24-hour stream.
Like waxing, don't wax during.
How was that? Stream. I actually watched that happen. You didn't have like the worst reaction at first. You were like,
the second one. It was. Oh my.
Because it was the adrenaline started to wear off.
I have a very high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
My whole left arm is covered in tattoos. Yeah. I've got a back tattoo. Like, my pain tolerance is high. Waxing my legs was probably the worst pain I've ever had.
I loved your wife's reaction. She was laughing. She was like not sympathetic. She was like, "You can do this." That was the best.
I did not trim my leg hair, and I've never shaved my legs.
Have you ever like gotten your eyebrows waxed or like plucked?
Tearing. I've had my eyebrows plucked. My brother's a hairdresser.
Okay. So, but it was way worse. I've actually never had my legs waxed either. I've never waxed anything. I've never got my eyebrows waxed or anything. But like, I could imagine it, especially if you have long hair on your leg.
Do you want to change that? I'll drop these off.
Please don't you. So
listen, I have incentives all over this room.
God, oh my heckin'! Why do you have that on your desk, Nippy? What?
I've got a big desk. My desk is 6 feet long.
Oh my! But still, you keep just like wax pads on your desk. Like, you're ready to go at any moment.
You're just in a stack of stuff. There's some games under there. There's a couple screen protectors under there.
couple of hot chocolates, couple of this, couple of that, just like scattered throughout the room.
I have no hot things on my desk or near my desk.
That's a great question. Do you have a breadstick tattoo?
No, I don't.
When are you planning to get one? Just kidding. You need to get an actual
Maybe that's going to be
with like a dog face at the
charity
end.
Incentive.
Oh my god! Yeah, you also get charity tattoos, which is amazing.
It's like the Shiba Inu.
Yes.
But in breadstick form.
That's exactly where my mind went to. That is perfection and amazing. And that's your next. How you have a sleeve, right?
Yes.
Are you thinking about getting any more?
I'm gonna get another sleeve on my right arm.
What's your other sleeve gonna be?
So my left arm is space. So it starts at woods, like a forest, and goes up to space. It goes up to my shoulder. I'm going to get time on my right arm, so it's time and space.
Oh, got it.
But I have this, so I have to be able to incorporate this in.
What to say?
Forever. So I have one that says forever, and my wife has one that says always.
Oh.
I have my right leg. I just got a thigh tattoo, a matching thigh tattoo with my wife. If you've ever played Kingdom Hearts, you know the papao fruit. Basically, the thing with that is if you share a papao fruit with somebody, it means you're destined, like your destinies are meant to interlock.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we both got a half, like we shared it.
Adam wants you to I think I agree with Adam on this request. I think you definitely need to get his face tattooed on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna get like a poop emoji tattooed on me.
You need to. We're all claiming all the things you're gonna cover your body with. We want your right arm to be a sleeve of breadsticks, variety of sizes.
Oh, sorry. No, I have to get a potato tattooed on me for Adam.
A potato. You need a potato. Yeah. We're covering you in food.
That's fine. Listen, my right leg is going to be charity and gaming. So
I love that. I've seen I have one tattoo that I got for the Poop Coven from St. Jude on my ankle, but it doesn't say St. Jude. That was one of the milestones that we hit. But yeah. You get one like every time you.
Not every time. Some of them I just don't know how I would incorporate.
Right.
So I have one for Extra Life, I have one for Sidequest, and I have one for St. Jude.
Which is like amazing. There's actually a great question because you have a Sidequest tattoo, and now what's the best thing about being in Team Sidequest?
Honestly,
it's the tattoos.
No, it feels like a family.
It does.
You know, it's not just a team. It's not just people. Like we are literally a family. I love being able to do good with my friends and my family, and they help us do that. They allow us to do that. They give us the tools to do that, and that's why I love it.
I also think that, like, you know, going back to your Extra Life and having that team support, like being able to do charity events where you can like lean on each other and help each other, and like, you know, I'm not super active in the Discord, but I read everything. I go in and I read. I literally was doing that last night, and I try to keep like an idea of what's going on with everybody, and being able to have that sense of like camaraderie through that. It's an amazing thing, and I think that's why Sidequest is very special, because even though we were, you know, the OGs, we were the first people in, and there's been lots of people since, it still feels small and intimate and like personal, and it doesn't feel like one of those teams where there are so many people you don't even know everybody and you're just kind of like floating around. It still feels very, very personal, which I think is a wonderful aspect of Sidequest. And aside from Sidequest and charity, what inspires you, Nippy?
That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
My friends, my family, and honestly, my wife. You know, she's a teacher, and her dealing with what she deals with on a daily basis, I could never do.
What age group?
She does 5th grade.
Okay.
She did 3 PK. She did UPK, so 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds. She was going to do 2nd grade, but they switched her to 5th grade. And
it's hard.
Yeah. You know, she went through like, so she has a dual master's, I couldn't put myself through school that much. I have an associate's degree in IT, and that's what I do.
That's helpful though.
Yeah. I don't know how she does it every day. She gets up every day and she goes in to see those lovely faces that disrespect her. And I mean, kids are great.
Yeah.
I don't want kids personally. I don't know how she deals with it. I don't know how she had to make her own curriculum. She has to make her own lesson plans. She's in a private school.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. She's one of my biggest inspirations. Last year she had 12.
Wow. By herself.
This year, she didn't have an aide last year. This year she has an aide, but the aide is a one-on-one for one student.
Oh.
This year I think she has 10 or 11. I honestly don't know. But most of these kids, they were never in public school. A lot of them were homeschooled or were in oh man, I can't think of the
charter schools.
No, like you learn by play. I forget the name of it.
I don't know. That sounds great. I have no idea though. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know I forget what it's called. Let's see. Learn by play.
Is that what it's called? Maybe that's just exactly what it's called.
That's the teaching method of it. Yeah, I can't find it. But anyway, like there's no curriculum. They like teach themselves through playing. So like, okay, I have Montessori. Yes, exactly. So they haven't had like those teachers to say, okay, well, now we're in science, now we're in history, now we're in English. So it's like they don't know what school is.
Right.
And going right into 5th grade. And it's like she has to make up for 5 years of missed education.
Right.
Because these kids are not at a 5th grade level.
Right.
Some of them are literally testing at a 3rd grade level, so she has to make up for that. And it's like, I don't know how she does it.
That's actually really amazing. And so streaming's not your full-time job right now?
No.
Oh, so what do you do?
I'm a system and network administrator for a local company.
Okay. So you do IT stuff?
Yeah, I do IT stuff.
I love how I'm like, ITE? That's not even like what it's called. So what's the hardest thing about your job?
Oh boy. Balancing 14 different projects at the same time with no instruction. Like I ask for help and like, hey, I've done this and this and this. I can't get it to work, or I've done this and this and this. What's my next step? And I get this, not this, and this is how you do it. Like,
do you
I
like
started
it there?
in that. I love it there. I mean, it's stressful.
Yeah.
I have a lot of anxiety about it, but that's what I went to school for. That's what I've done my whole life is IT stuff.
Right.
I built my first computer when I was 11. I went to college for IT, and it's like, that's what I've done. That's what I know.
Do you like it though? Is it something that you're passionate about?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay.
And like the company is great. It's a 3rd generation family owned company.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like, it's great. They're great. They treat us like a family. They've done everything they possibly can to keep everyone safe during COVID, which I really, really respect.
Yeah.
Like really respect.
Did you work from home?
So my last department, I did custom reporting for doctors' offices, like data aggregators and stuff. So that was like its own programming language. And then I switched to this department. I was work from home at my last department for 2 months because I switched departments right after that. And I've been in the office 5 days a week since last June.
Oh, wow. That seems like well, I mean, New York's been doing okay for a while, but I feel like that's...
My county is not.
Oh.
It's not. But luckily, I'm like one of 10 people in the office.
Oh, okay.
We've got 350 employees, and I'm one of 10 that are in the office.
And it's a family-owned. That's pretty big for family-owned.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. And so how long have you been with them?
Since 2015.
Okay, so you're in it for the long haul with them.
I started at the bottom, and I'm working my way up.
Started from the bottom, now we here. So now
exactly.
That's awesome. And so is this something that you feel like you can see doing until retirement, like somewhere you want to stay with for as long as you can?
I'd like to say yes, but I don't know.
Okay. That's fair.
We were on the topic of tattoos.
Yeah.
I have a tattoo on my chest that says "Don't blink," and no, it's not from Doctor Who.
Okay.
Because you never know, it could change at the blink of an eye.
That's so
true. I remind myself not to blink because I might miss something. Not literally not blink, but you know.
Right. No, that's actually a really like poignant, beautiful tattoo. And it's true because like you don't know what could happen tomorrow or what changes could happen. So right. What if you could have a different profession, is there anything else you would want to do?
I'm actually trying to get into partnership management in the gaming space.
Okay.
I feel like I would love doing that. You know, working with content creators of all sorts to partner with a company and, you know, help them with, like, if they're doing charity streams, like, okay, yeah, we'll get you this for a giveaway or whatever.
I can see you doing that.
I think that would be really fun to do. And I've been looking for like a part-time entry level, like, you know, a few hours a week doing that.
You're one of the few people that I've interviewed that's like, I don't want to be a full-time streamer. Is that how you feel? Like you wouldn't? No,
I do not.
Yeah, that's actually really rare. Everyone else has always said yes.
As much as I love streaming, there's so much negativity, there's so much toxicity and stress involved with it. I don't think I could be a full-time streamer and be happy.
Honestly, I think you know what I really appreciate, Nippy, is that so few people, when they have that sentiment, like there's still this sort of like I don't even know if this is a word, like glorification of being a full-time streamer and all that goes into it, and that the glory is to become one. But a lot of people won't talk about that on the back end. There is a lot of stuff that full-time streaming has to contend with. So I think it's actually really refreshing that someone's honest and says like, no, I don't see myself doing that as a full-time capacity, but it still seems like you would like to be involved in this universe in like a partnership.
I would love to be involved with it, and I want to stay involved with it. Gaming's been my life since I was a child.
Right.
So like, yeah, I'd love to be involved, but I don't think full-time content creation would make me happy. You know, there's all of the different algorithms to keep up with for, you know, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter,
Lord,
YouTube, Twitch.
Yes.
I don't think I could be happy with that because,
It's a grind.
Honestly, like, yeah, unless you partner with a big company, you don't know how much you're going to bring home. And end of the day, money's important.
Of course.
As much as it sucks to say, money's important.
Right.
You know, you have to put out content every single day, multiple times a day. Like, I don't think I could be happy doing that.
Right. And also, I think that that's really, like, important to know your own personal boundaries of, like, I don't want to have to do this part. I want to be able to enjoy this aspect of it without the pressures of this aspect. And it still seems like when you do your charity events and when you do stream, you're a joy, you're happy, you're into it, but you don't have to do the grind back end of like constantly putting out content. And I have to agree with you, and I talk very openly about this in my stream. I'm not a person who would post on social media if I wasn't a streamer. I love looking at pictures and liking those things, but I'm not somebody who would be like, I want to tweet 5 times a day. Like, it's just, I don't feel that, like, I feel like you don't feel that way either, where you have to put your every thought into the ether. And I struggle with that.
No, the only social media I'm like regularly active on is Twitter.
Right.
I don't post on Instagram. I barely ever open Facebook. You know, TikTok I'm trying to get more active with because
that's even harder,
really
man.
It's really easy to, like, you know, I wouldn't say easy. You're more likely to get like
something,
a viral video.
Yes.
And get the reach that I don't
care. But
who
it's
you
an
are.
impossible algorithm to figure out.
Reach. It's the
so
algorithm
hard to figure
is
out.
Pretty much impossible to figure out.
It's like
There's
I've had videos
hours
do
you need
stuff.
to post. There's certain
hours,
things
but
you
they're at
need
like
to
6
tag.
a.m.
There's certain sounds you need to use.
Yes.
People have to like and comment, or it's just going to get stuck.
Yep.
Like, it sucks. It absolutely sucks.
And he just brought up, Nippy just brought up something so important for TikToks. It's not just like the hashtags you use or the time you post. He's 100% right. People have to comment and tag people in the comments for it to get traction. It's crazy how hard it is to like figure out how to make it go. I mean, I've had some TikToks do things and then the next 10 won't. And it's like impossible to figure out or to discern. It's a very, very complicated algorithm. But that's why, like, if you're not somebody like Nippy's been very open about, who's like, I want to really have to figure this out and work through it. Like, my brain is constantly thinking, what time should I post this TikTok? What hashtag should I use? What sound should I use? And like, should I post twice a day? I mean, it's so complicated. So it's nice. I actually find it really refreshing that you spoke about that so honestly and that you realize your own boundaries.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like,
yeah,
content creation is not easy. It's not a walk in the park.
Right.
And a lot of people think, okay, well, I'm going to just go on and play video games and I'm going to hit it big.
Right.
The likelihood that you're going to hit it big and get like one of those big name streamers is
right.
0.0000001%.
Right.
Like, yeah, like you can make a living doing it. Absolutely. It's not easy. You have to put in the work. You have to grind. You have to be active on social media. And it adds a lot of anxiety and stress. Right. And the people that can full-time stream, props. Because I am not that strong mentally to do that.
But you know what? I think that's like an important sentiment to note. Like, I didn't go full-time streaming until actually almost a year ago. My anniversary of full-time streaming was October. Even though I streamed and I made a good income from it previously, I was so scared to take the leap, to like quit my side hustles. I always had like 3 jobs and then streaming was always my priority. And I waited until I was like, okay, if I leap now, like it seems a little less risky than before, but I was terrified. And it's not something people can just do like, oh, I'm just gonna become a full-time streamer and then hit go live and it's done. It is something that you really have to think about and take time into, and I really appreciate that. And it's not, I mean,
if you have the community behind you, if you have the community support, sure, do it, but none of it's guaranteed.
Right.
You know, like, you might have an amazing community.
Right.
What happens if, you know, you lose some of those members of the community that pushed you to go full time? Like, I can't wrap my head around that.
Right.
You know, like,
God, don't make me, I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. That's one of my biggest things, is that I get anxious about
to give you anxiety.
Yeah, because you don't but the truth is, like, you don't know. People's lives change, their schedules change. You don't know. And I always say that's why I'm so grateful for people who can just come and be here in any capacity, because there are so many millions of content creators, like literally millions a month streaming. And the fact that people choose you is a beautiful thing. And the fact that people want to support you and support your dreams is an amazing thing, but it's not guaranteed. And one of the best advice I got from Chris, everyone knows Chris Mack, was to always stay nervous. Cause I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, and I'm so grateful, and I never think anything should ever be expected. And once you have that set, like, oh, I expect this to happen, I think that's just like the worst mentality you could have as a streamer, because none of this is guaranteed. It is a privilege to be a streamer. It is not a guarantee, for sure.
That's absolutely amazing advice.
Right. It's the best advice, yeah.
You said don't expect anything, and that is huge.
Right.
You could have a stream with 300 viewers or 1 viewer. Right. Like, it's that, like, there's that big gap. And if you expect to have a stream with a wild amount of support, you're going to get defeated if it doesn't happen. Right. You know, and that's true for charity streams too. If you go into a charity stream expecting that you're going to get a lot of donations and you get none, or you only get $10, yeah, it helps. Every dollar counts.
Every dollar helps. I was going to say.
They didn't have before.
Right.
But you're going to be defeated.
Right.
You're going to feel like
you shouldn't
something went wrong.
You shouldn't make expectations no matter your size. Even I know that like the big guys, the people who have 20,000, like they don't even say thank you sometimes for like donations because they get so many and so frequently. To me, I always say like I literally don't care how big we ever get or if we stay exactly as we are now. I will never ever stop saying thank you and crying and being gracious because it can all disappear in an instant. And it's something that is very hard for people to wrap their head around. And when I think about it too much, I poop myself. No, but let me ask you a question because you have one of those backgrounds like me. You have a lot of things and I'm looking. Tell me what's your favorite thing in your office and also what's your favorite pop because we have a lot of people who collect the Pop Funkos behind you. I have some too. You can't really see them. They're right there. Tell me what your favorite pop is and what's your favorite thing in your office.
Favorite. I've got a couple favorite things in the office.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to stand up and do it.
Okay.
I don't know if
or you could point.
So
he's wearing pants, guys. Just kidding.
So, these are Extra Life medals from
wow
the last couple of years. This is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. This was Dan from Heart Support.
Wow.
When we did the fundraising with Sidequest, he did these with markers for people that wanted them that participated, and this was absolutely amazing. Like totally unexpected, but it was just amazing for him to do that. You know, we sat in a video chat while he did it. He did it live while we were watching.
That is awesome.
Favorite pop is tough.
I see you have like a big box on the bottom right. What's that big one?
That's giant baby Yoda.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh my God. It's huge. It's like 2 pop boxes together or more.
I would pull it down, but...
No, it has all the things on it.
Those are to the ceiling.
How many do you have?
That's about a quarter of my collection. I'd say I probably have 100 or 125.
Oh my God, jeez. I have
my favorite pop is probably the cabbage guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So do you collect them? Is that something that you like?
I haven't bought them in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, like because I feel like that's a lot to have. Holy smokes.
I actually can't even get to him.
Do you open them out of the box?
Absolutely not.
I opened, okay, so my first ever pop that I was ever gifted was from a community member named JJ, and I took it out of the box. It was Dobby. I didn't know. Like, I was like, oh my God. So I opened the box, and everyone's in chat like, no!
I have one pop that's out of the box.
Which
and
one
it's
is
at
it?
Work. It's the blue Sour Patch Kid.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why that one?
So... My last apartment, there were 3 of us that, one of them I graduated high school with. So we're the Sour Patch Kids. We were the Sour Patch Kids of that apartment.
Dobby.
So there was one day we'd like, oh, I love you. And then 2 seconds later, like, oh, F you. You know, like it was literally just back and forth all day. And it was amazing. And so Nicole has the red one.
Oh.
And Matt has the orange one, and I have the blue one.
Oh.
And we've kept them on our desk, even though you know they're work from home and I'm in the office.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, I still talk to my old department every day.
Oh, you're one of those people that have friends that last forever. I get that vibe from you.
I've got a lot of friends that I've had in my life for a lot of years.
That's beautiful. And honestly, I did not know about your relationship with Adam, and it like actually is the cutest thing ever. Yeah. I can't get rid of him. You sound like brothers or slash.
We like talking about poop here.
Yes, we do.
Every single time I sit on the toilet, I get a FaceTime from Adam. Every time,
he senses you
without fail.
Oh my gosh, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. That is so adorable.
If I go through my phone, all of my recent calls are Adam.
He's trying to FaceTime you?
No, like he probably would right now if I asked him to. Hey, Adam, FaceTime me. I'll show you on
FaceTime.
camera.
We'll put you on camera, Adam. That is actually amazing. And I love that. So you guys have known each other for 15 years. Maybe you're my age, right? Or am I older than you?
I'm 27.
Okay, I'm older than you. So I feel like that. So did you guys know each other in like high school?
No.
Oh my God, look who it is! Hi! So many cameos this stream. What the heck? Everyone say hi to Adam. This is like Inception because Adam's in chat and also on FaceTime. What the heck? So we got a cameo from Sheldon, from Breadstick, and from Adam. You're bringing a whole party here. Look at you.
Poop Coven. It's a party. You know what that means?
Don't you dare.
Charity.
No, they have to wait. We're almost done. Don't unleash the hounds right now, okay? They have to behave for 1 hour. All I ask is for 1 hour on Wednesday. That's all I ask. And they still can't do it. And I'm always late. Even without the tech issues, I'm always late because they have to do stuff before. It's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I love that you actually did that. Okay, I have a question for you that's totally random. And what is your like desert island food? Like,
oh no,
absolutely.
Like I need
final
to bring with
meal. Me? Yes, like no, like you have this and that's all you get to savor for the rest of your life. Like, what is that one meal?
Is it unlimited or just one meal?
I'll say unlimited because then it means you'll never be sick of it either. Like you never get sick of it.
Pancakes.
I don't know how to think about this. So wait, give me more information.
Pancakes are my favorite food of all time.
Pancakes, just like plain ones?
Plain chocolate chip, blueberry, I don't care.
With like butter, syrup, whipped
dab
cream.
of butter and syrup.
This is so fast. So wait, you like pancakes over waffles or French toast?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how to feel
I
about
love
this.
French toast, don't get me wrong. Pancakes will always have
Whoa. You went, so your order is pancakes, French toast, and then waffles?
Yep.
How dare, get out.
I don't like waffles.
Tell me why.
Yeah, I know they have flavor pockets, but...
Yes! You could put a berry in each hole. You could put, well, excuse me, you could do a chocolate chip. You could snippy. You know what I'm thinking. What the heck?
Waffles
They're crispy.
Waffles just don't do it for me.
He's a pancake man. I wish I would have asked you this earlier because now I'm very confused. Pancakes, huh?
So I played MapleStory for 13 plus years. One of my characters was named Pancakes. And also Pizza Man. Yeah.
So are your two favorite options for food pizza or pancakes?
I don't know. Pancakes number one. It's a toss-up between pizza and chicken parm for number two.
I feel like we just got so much insight into your soul with that question, actually. Pancakes. What a simple man. Like, simple last meal. Pancake with bacon? Or like, where are we going?
Listen, you asked for one food. Pancakes.
So
if I had to choose a meat to pair with it, it would be bacon.
Wait, okay. So, like, let's just say now it's like final meal. It's not unlimited. Would it still be pancakes?
Final meal, not unlimited?
Yeah. So you have one meal and then you're going to, I don't know, float away. I don't know.
It'd be my mom's chicken parm.
Oh, yeah. That's so sweet. I like how, is the reason why you don't want it to be unlimited because you don't want your mom having to, like, work hard to make it?
I only get that for special occasions.
Oh, it must be really good. How does she make it? Tell me.
So she does a Sundae sauce. My grandparents on my father's side are from Italy.
Okay.
She does a Sundae sauce. She's the only one in the family that has their recipe.
What does Sundae sauce mean?
It's a sauce that literally takes a full day to make. So like
I think you made that up, Nippy.
No, they started on like Saturday night, and it's on the stove for like 20 hours.
But I think your family came up with that term.
Oh no, Sundae sauce is
I have
It's a
never
term.
heard this.
It's a term.
My husband's entire family's from Sicily, and I've never heard this term.
Sundae sauce?
This is lies. I've never heard this term before. I think you made this up, buddy.
Sundae sauce is a quintessential Italian-American comfort food.
I've never heard this before. I've just lived under a rock. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't know anything about anything. I'm already getting berated. Never mind. I'm wrong. I did.
She also
I live under a rock.
makes
I'm sorry.
Meatballs that are like this big.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, it takes a long time for her to make it. And I
Sundae.
eat it like once a year.
Oh, wow. That's so nice. Honestly, that was very insightful, I feel like,
So,
into a window into your soul.
Do you want to talk about a close family?
Yeah.
I rent my cousin's house that is across the street from my parents,
Oh my gosh.
next door to my aunt and uncle, and my next door neighbor to that way
Is Adam.
bought my grandparents' house.
What? Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
And I live
And my
down the
parents
road
live like
from
a block
Adam,
away, and I'm like,
and my
close
brother
enough.
rents my parents' upstairs apartment.
wow. It's nice though. I mean, my parents moved, so my husband and I moved up here. You know where I live, but I don't say where. But
Yeah.
we moved up here from where we used to
Oh,
live,
you,
which
you
know.
say up, but for me,
I know,
it's down.
it's down. I know. I'm still much more down than you guys up there, but like to me, I moved for my family. My family lives in like Staten Island, Long Island, and Manhattan. So to them,
Yeah.
where we used to live, which you know
Is
is
down.
like,
Is down.
but
Yeah.
which is way down. I mean, it's right outside the city. Now we're even further from there, and they think we live in the middle of nowhere. They're like, "You live no." I'm like, "We're not. It's not." But yeah, my parents finally came up with here, and they live so close, and it's nice having family close by. Is a very nice thing, and I think that's so nice that you have your family close. Adam is right around the corner. You got the whole gang right there. It's a beautiful thing. That's so nice.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really nice, but sometimes it's not because we can't do anything without
Them knowing.
getting a text from my dad or
Where you guys
from
going?
my mom.
Right.
Yeah, where are you going? What are you doing?
What do you do?
Do you want some food? Like, yeah, I love those texts. Like, I'll be streaming and my dad will just randomly come over and just put a plate in front of me.
Oh my, wow. That's it. This is New York Hangs. And when is the great question? That's a great question, Adam. When? Although I feel so bad because you guys are all so much closer than I am to you guys. I feel so bad. We have so many side quests
I've
who live in
driven.
New York.
I drove halfway across the country for a meetup. So
For a meetup, you said? I thought you said for a
Yeah.
meal. I
No,
was like,
I-
Nippy,
I-
there are pancakes right across in a diner. I swear.
no, I drove to Chicago.
Oh, I know, which is amazing. I know. We have to do a meetup immediately. But Nippy, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me tonight. I can't even begin to say thank you because you took tomorrow
Dude,
off.
Adam brings me coffee like every day.
Do you really? Oh my, you guys see each
Yeah.
other like every day?
Yeah, no, literally pretty much every day. I'll be streaming and literally he'll text me and be like, want coffee? And then come in and drop a coffee off and hang out on stream.
So you guys know you're the cutest things that have ever lived.
We're
in the
pretty
world.
much dating without actually dating.
I'm obsessed. I had no idea this relationship was so intimate. Like I feel so like, oh, like if I come visit
He
you guys.
was also my boss.
What? Are you serious? What? What?
So-
Tell me. What? We need a whole episode with just the two of you. We need to hear the love
I worked
saga.
at GameStop. I worked at GameStop, right? He was my assistant manager when I worked at GameStop. His roommate was my manager.
I feel like I need a web to be made with all the connections you have, Nippy. I'm very confused. And like everyone knows everybody. I know like I need to hear about the saga that is Adam and Nippy's love.
Listen,
I need to hear.
you come hang out and we will tell you our life
I
story.
can't wait. I seriously can't wait. First of all, thank you so much for coming. I'm so sorry it's so late.
Whatever.
I'm so appreciative, and I'm so grateful that you took tomorrow off of work. That was like literally the nicest thing. I'm so sorry. And it really means a lot to me that you wanted to be a part of Coven Conversations and talk about your charity and your stream. And like you really brought amazing insight. And I am so appreciative. You actually, this is not meant to be weird. You kind of do remind me of my husband. You are amazing. Like, I've watched your streams and everything, but like, I never realized how you guys talk very like, Anna even said it way earlier. She was like, that's the way Aiden would have responded. Like, you just gave very like.
You know, I'm going to take that as a compliment because Aiden is an awesome dude.
To me, it's like the highest compliment I can give. Oh my God, I've been with him for 15 years. Like, it's a good compliment, but I appreciate that your energy is different from other people in a way that you're honest, you don't sugarcoat, you give it. And I think that is an amazing thing. And I appreciate it so much. And thank you. Is there anything else you want to share with us, Nippy? Is there a breadstick?
There's a breadstick.
There's a breadstick.
I'm going to try to get him.
That's the only way. I'm going to
try to get him.
Go grab that breadstick.
He ran away. I'll be right back.
No, go get him. We need a breadstick. We need to finish this episode on a breadstick high right now. We need the whole thing. Oh my gosh. I'm so we need breadstick. We all just scream from the rafters. Breadstick. Breadstick. Oh my God. Yay! The crowd goes wild! Yay! So cute. Look at your face. Bye, Breadstick. It was so good to meet you. He's so cute. Look at that loaf. Look at that absolute loaf. Oh,
he's
so
thick.
Cute. He's a juicy boy. So freaking cute. Thank you so much, Nippy. Oh my God. Everyone start snapping pictures. We gotta get him in Hustler. No, not Hustler. What's a dog? What am I saying? Like a magazine for dogs.
Hustler?
I meant like everyone take pictures. I'm the first magazine that came to me.
Hustler was the first magazine you thought of?
I don't know. I gotta go, Nippy. I don't know why. I've never even seen one in real life. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that to bore Breadstick. I just couldn't think of anything. Sorry. Oh my God, Nippy. I adore you. Please don't ever let me meet Breadstick. I will not talk about Hustler. I promise.
You sure?
I will try my best. Clearly, it's like on the forefront of my mind, inexplicably. All right, I'm so sorry. Why is it that like all of my podcasts at the very end, I like derail? I lose the grips on professionalism towards the end.
Haley, I'm proud of you for holding yourself together for so long.
I made it so long. Nippy, I appreciate you so much. You are literally amazing, guys. Oh, thank you so much, Nippy. That made my whole night.
Thank you.
I am so grateful. Everybody, this amazing podcast. This is It's Nippy. I'm Poop Witch X, and we will see you next Wednesday. Oh God, bye.
Bye, y'all. Bye, Poop
Bye,
Coven.
everybody. Thank you, Nippy. Like, who let me out of my cage early?